Whenever you're ready.
And we're talking about the importance of accounting in the public interest. How do you? Is it
You got it upside down. You're hitting the back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to talk about professionalism in accounting. So the AICPA, which stands for the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, has a code of conduct which says that you have an obligation to act in a way that will serve the public interest, honor the public trust, and demonstrate a commitment to professionalism. And when we're talking about the public interest, we're talking about the AICPA definition, which is collective well-being of the community and institutions of the profession served. So like make sure that everybody is being treated fairly and in a positive manner. And once you do this, you will be able to have an objective and impartial decision making, which is very important in accounting, especially in audit, so that you don't allow your personal interest to create conflict with the well-being of everybody else. So now I'm going to pass it over to Steven.
All right, friends. Just before I start, I'd like to tell everybody one thing my father always told me, that a bird cannot fly. I mean, a bird cannot a bird is not just a bird because he has feathers. A bird is a bird because he can fly, right? So his ability to fly is what makes him a bird. His independence to fly makes him a bird. As accountant, one very particular thing, or one of the worst problems every accountant can have is independence. If an accountant or an auditor depends on his boss or his manager to do his work, that will be one of the biggest challenges he will ever face. According to Max Bloch, he stated it back in the 70s. The accounting profession is a term that has lost its relevance. Why did he state that? The reason why he stated that was because in the 70s and in the 80s, the counseling or the advisory department or firm had a lot more profit, so accounting firm decided to divert from doing their job as accountant, and they diverted to doing more of advising jobs. And the problem there was that they couldn't do their job better anymore. They focused more on profit. Auditors could no longer be independent, or they depended on their bosses, so they compromised their professionalism, they compromised their objectivity and their integrity. So trust can only begin as an accountant if it is independent. So every problem, the biggest problem with accountants here is trust. You can't get that trust without being independent. So I'll let Kibera to finish up with the thread involved in accounting.
Okay, so now one of the we're going to be talking about is private interest versus public interest, and our whole thing is about importance of accounting in the public interest. And here, these are some of the several settlements that some firms had to face with the SEC because they weren't following these rules. For example, KPMG, they had to withdraw their audits from Skechers and Herbalife because they found out their lead engagement officer was leaking confidential patient information to a third party, and because to get like cash and gifts. So also Ernst & Young, one of their senior partners on their audit engagement was in a relationship with one of the client's CFOs or chief financial officers, and that's just another example of how the private interests are becoming more important for some people, and they're starting to lose sight that they're for the people instead of for themselves.
Okay, so I want to talk about the changes to AI and CPA because, like you said, we were focusing more on public interest versus private interest. So one of the changes is it goes from independent audits to unit advisory services. And then the next one is going to be bans on advertising, which basically means like if they're allowed to become more public and that allows for less private interest. And then they became banned against fees, and so that means it just stops. It's mainly focused on the advertising as well, so they don't have to require more payments on the advertising. And then for ethics education, as people said, with like the relationships with the client and all that stuff, they decided here to focus on what it means to be a CPA. So the key things that they focused on mainly was integrity, objectivity, and independence. Integrity is mainly about being honest with your workers and your clients. And objectivity is mainly focused towards what your goal is as a company or a firm. And then independence is towards working with the public interest to maintain what you specifically want to do for everyone else.
Okay, so in conclusion, ethics education is important. If we don't teach our kids that, like the three different things: integrity, objectivity, independence, we'll start to lose track of what's really important, and that's the people. And a lot of teachers get very cautious on how they teach their kids because they don't want to look like they're preaching to the kids. But if you don't teach them anything, how will they know what to do in these situations? So, and then also, it's for the people. You have to realize, you have to set aside everything else